Orthodox Annunciation Church. It is also known as St. Gabriel Church and Mary's Well Church. This small church, with its fortress-like appearance, is one of the most beautiful and unique ones in Israel. Following the Easter Christian tradition, this church has many wall paintings, statues, and chandeliers. The sound of water sprouting out the fountain inside, as well as its warm, bold colors, create a warm, spiritual feeling. This church is the most sacred place for the Greek Orthodox community in Nazareth. The first church was probably built on the site in the 4th century. The Crusaders built another church at the beginning of the 12th century, but it was destroyed by the Mamluks in 1263. The Franciscans were in control of the spring between 1628 and 1634. The Greek Orthodox Church of the Annunciation sits above the spring where Orthodox Christians believe the Annunciation took place. As the Virgin Mary went to draw water from the spring, Archangel Gabriel appeared and informed her that she would conceive and give birth to a son who she would name Jesus. The church has a central nave with 2 aisles. It contains a beautiful wooden iconostasis donated by a Greek merchant in 1967. Romanian artists redecorated the church from 1977 to 1978. The church is divided to 2. The central prayer structure from the 18th century and the more ancient, well-preserved part from the 12th century, led to by an arched passageway padded with Ottoman tiles. The crypt includes an elevated podium, and behind it is the fountain drawing water from the spring above the church. Through the church itself to the water trough located on Mary's Plaza, also known as Mary's Well. The walls have an Arabic writing saying the Annunciation to Virgin Mary nearby the spring. The church is built in a typical Greek Orthodox Galilee church shape, a massive building reminding some kind of a fortress. It is divided to a hall and two wings with a square bells tower above it. The altar was hidden by a decorated wooden partition or iconostasis given as a gift to the church by a rich Greek merchant in 1767. The partition is decorated with embossments and icons of Magi animals and other typical Greek iconography, reminding the one in the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem and in Marsava Monastery in the Judea desert. Behind the iconostasis, next to the altar, there are many ancient statues. An arched passageway leads down to a small chapel. It has 7 steps and is decorated with Armenian tiles. The structure at the end of the passage was probably built by the Crusaders in the 12th century. An elevated water pit is located where the apsis starts, for the convenience of the pilgrims drawing the holy water from here. Above the altar, you can see a picture dedicated to the Annunciation. You can look down to the spring from railing at the end of the chapel. Above the spring is a painting of the Annunciation. please subscribe and click the notification bell para like kayong updated sa new videos ko. Thank you!
Bye! Guys, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lord. We are going to go back in our work, but thank you, Lord, and we are sharing the Mary's Wheel, guys. Hope you like it.
Bye.
This is Janice Jarrah with mask.
And this is my beautiful Ate Noreen. Amen.